For more than 75 million Americans living out west, snowmelt from the Sierra Nevada is a major source of water, but the snowpack is shrinking. It's down an average of 23% since 1955, and scientists expect it to just keep shrinking. That is threatening the state's water supply. Currently, California is suffering through its second extreme drought in a decade. Now, earlier, California Governor Gavin Newsom addressed the dire situation.
The hydrology in the state has begun to change pretty significantly. The aridification that we're experiencing leads us now, the science and the data leads us to now understand that we will lose 10% of our water supply by 2040. If all things are equal, we will lose an additional 10% of our supply by 2040.
And for more, I'd like to bring in Robert Bales. He's a distinguished professor of engineering at UC Merced, about 250 miles north of where I am. He's got a focus on water conservation and management, and I want you to try and explain to everybody who is not in California the big role that the Sierra Nevada snowpack plays in our water supply here.
Yes, I'm happy to. Thank you for having me. The snowpack is part of our seasonal storage. You can get rain and you get snow, both in the Sierra Nevada. When it comes to snow, then it stays on the ground and melts in the spring, and we need that water in the late spring and summer for growing crops and serving cities. So it's a key part of our storage reservoir for the state.
Right, so it's like basically like a water storage system for us over the winter for summer. But what does this shrinking snowpack mean in the winter for skiing communities like Lake Tahoe?
Yeah, well, I'm an avid skier. I love going up to Lake Tahoe and other places, but the season is shrinking. It's getting shorter. We used to go out early in November. Now it's later in the year before we typically get out for skiing, and the ski season is ending earlier. These lower elevation ski resorts, which have a lower base, are also getting more rain at the base, and that's not good. So they're still doing well to the extent they can, but it's not a rosy outlook for these warmer mountain areas like we have in California.
Governor Newsom is suggesting more desalination plants. I mean, they've got their critics. They're very expensive. Is it feasible?
Desalination is feasible. It's going to be more expensive. Right now, the cost of desalinated water is about double the cost of water served from the Sierra Nevada. But if that's all you have, then you can turn to that. We can do it in an environmentally friendly way if we're using solar energy. We don't want to use fossil fuels to do desalination because that just compounds the climate problem. So a combination of augmentation of water plus storage, extra storage, are key solutions that the governor and others in the state are advancing.
I know we're all being told to use less water here in California, especially in the Los Angeles area. We're not watering our lawns nearly as much anymore, and that's probably going to be restricted even further. If the water supply here doesn't keep up with demand, what does that mean for the people who live here in this state and for the rest of the country? What about all the food that's grown here in the Central Valley?
Yes, California, good point. California supplies about a third of the nation's fruits, vegetables, and nuts, over half of just our fruits and nuts. So it's important that we have water for our food security. We have to look at our water rights system, at the legally who has rights to use water. There are other ways we can augment water. Some of these big snowstorms, when they become rainstorms, we have to try to capture them in the Central Valley and recharge the groundwater. Then we can pump the groundwater out during the summer. But in terms of Los Angeles area, yes, we need to look at conservation, reducing, making efficient water use both in agriculture and cities. We're doing a lot, and we can do more.
Well, if worst comes to worst and the state doesn't have enough water, what are the options? Where else can the state go to get more water?
Well, the state is looking internally because there's a lot of water use in agriculture produce a lot of food crops, but other crops too, or some food crops could be grown elsewhere. So if farmers can sell their water to the cities to get them through shortages for short periods of time at least, that's a temporary solution as we have these dry periods. Over the longer term, I think we would need a little more restructuring of the water allocation system, and there are people working on that, but that's a very tough political lift to do, because these water rights have been in place for decades, some of them going back to the 1800s, and they're like property rights. So we have to tread carefully there when we're dealing with property rights.
Roger Bales is an engineering professor from UC Merced. Thanks for talking with us about California's water supply today.
Thanks for your interest.